Chicago Bears taking on the New England Patriots. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Takes it to about the 37.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, 48 yards. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, Williams. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Looking to throw is Williams. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. To throw, Williams. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll go. Here's Williams. That's taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
32. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Here is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet from 6 yards away. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson, and he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A 5-yard gain on the play. Crazy. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
To throw, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Out route, and this is Henry with the catch. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Trevion Henderson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Robert Spillane able to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. 3rd catch of this 1st half for him, and this one is a 1st down. They run out of the gun with Swift. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
At the Patriots' 35-yard line.
This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Williams. The short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Swift is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
One more time with Swift. And this time he is in. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Williams going to throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Going deep for Diggs. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First down and goal to go.
So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's third and goal. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 21-15. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's Williams. A final shot before break. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Santos with the extra point. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll throw with May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun on third down is May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Crazy, crazy. What's that? 30, crazy, crazy.
They're going to throw. May. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Henderson will try to run for the first. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Yeah, he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Williams from the gun on third down. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
But it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be fourth and short.
Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now they'll change things up. Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37th. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Williams looking to do it himself. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. To the air, Williams. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on fourth down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Working out of the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Now it's Swift.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Here's Swift. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Second down, goal to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Once again, it's Swift. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
On fourth down, here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And as a result, they could have had the lead with a field goal. Instead, they turn the ball over on downs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line. But this is just going to make things worse.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. Short pass caught by Henry. And they work this out past the 25.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.